Y2K with a fashion style, which is taken by fashion existing between 90s and the 20th centuries, which considered as this year trend. So now it's which says tees and hoodies was custom made for the customers as they need it for us. So it's printed on, and we designed our bags to be more comfortable, as stylish as can be between the both of the managing both of the quality. And finally, our business says handmade accessories which needed by the customer who ordered it or sent a picture of the item they needed. Now, me as an HR for the company, I will make sure that everything is fitted for the customer's perspective, which is chosen by teens and the 20s. Our main purpose of the company is satisfying the customers and taking the largest sales for it. And finally, and for responsibility, taking care of the customer for the employees and making sure they are working in a normal environment or good environment, and taking care of the quality of the items we sell. And finally, for the skills of the HR is the communication, collaboration, and trust skills. So we're trusting the employees, which making the progress and communicating with them, like knowing what's in news and taking their feedback, and collaboration as all team in one hand. So now for requirement test, we're gonna take 4 steps. Now for first one is training the employees for the next project, development new invention in the fashion world, and having decent knowledge about the fashion world, and high social media followers and viral videos. And finally, is the more important part is the Gen Z employees. As we know, my company is purpose for the teens and the 20s. So the Gen Z in the environment of the world gonna understand the basic need for the company, as well as training them or developing them. The training is a part where it takes visually or in hand. So visually, like putting them under trainees, under a trainer, saying how the social media works, or in their hand, putting them in the test, like making posters, making a new accessory or something. Now, we're gonna talk about the performance management. Performance management, I choose the continuous performance management, which is taking apart every sentence of the employee's work. So understanding every part of the work and giving them continuous feedback, so they can like building up on these feedbacks so they can improve in their work. Second thing is our motivation course. Motivation theory, I picked Reham and Loki theory, which is called SMART, as giving them a mini task to finish that can be finished in like lock time or something, so they can have a clear and not difficult targets to finish. Second thing is HRM tools. I have 3 tools actually, is the tracking system and the performance management software and payroll and time tracking. For the first one is the application and tracking system, to understand how the sales done and how many products have you sell. For the performance management, to understand how the employees are performing in the system or in the company at all. And finally, for the payroll or time tracking, to get how the employees working times and understanding how many roles they have. Finally, we're gonna talk about culture. Culture is taking part of different perspective of the people. So each culture or each individual has a different culture, has a different perspective to understand each other. We have to work in how can I say, cultureless environment. So understanding each country has their own needs, their own legal activities, for example. So each gonna have to build up in each country, so they have like perfect purpose. Okay, that's it. Thank you all. Okay, any questions?
Can you talk about your company culture? Is your own company? Can you talk about your
Yeah, as a culture for the company, you can know like each employee has a different perspective coming from different culture, as I say. So making a more comfort for them, like doesn't have like perfect, how can I say, lead or restricted progress for them. So each gonna have their own perspective for the product and taking the whole feedback and providing them with fitting for all the products.